Welcome to lesson number 3. In this lesson, we're going to cover some of the basic concepts that will help you write and interact with the SMART software. In this lesson, you're going to cover some basic things like ink layers, writing, erasing, and using the text recognition. Right now, we're going to talk about writing and erasing. I know, like I said, it sounds a little bit silly, but after we talk about it a little bit, you'll understand why we actually have to have a lesson that talks about both writing and erasing. Way back in lesson 1, we learned about things down in the tray. We've got those pens down in the tray. We've got an eraser sitting there down in the tray. Let's make use of those just a little bit. If I want to choose the green color, it doesn't take rocket science. I pick the green pen and I draw green. So why in the world did this green show up purple? How does that make any sense at all? Let's try one more pen just to see if they're all messed up. Now I've got the red pen here, and I'm going to draw the red color. That one's fair enough, close enough. Maybe my projector's off a little bit. It's a pinkish red. Realistically, what has happened is the owner of this SMARTboard, and in this case me, has said, I don't like green. And they went in through the control panel and those control panel settings and set the green color up to be purple. So every single time I pick this purple color up, or the green color up, it writes with a purple color. Fairly nifty, correct? Every time I use that, I can write in purple. Here's a cute little trick that I like to use. The pens bother me a little bit, but sometimes I do want to just quickly grab something and start writing with it. Okay? Blue is blue. Excellent. But a lot of times, I'm going to find that it's a lot easier for me to write with my hand. But in order to write with my hand, I have to come over here to this floating toolbar, pull that whole thing out, choose my color, decide what color I want to go with, then start writing. There's a third option that has more than just 2 fingers. It's got 3 fingers, right? There's a third option which actually combines the first and second together. If I grab this blue pen like this, but use my finger instead, the software has recognized, hey, he picked up this blue pen, and I can still draw with my finger the blue color. It's like having a magic finger. If I move over here to the purple color, I can draw purple with my finger. Fairly straightforward, fairly easy. Same thing goes for the eraser. Eraser is really, really nice and easy. A light illuminates down here to let you know you actually have the eraser picked up, and now I can start erasing with my eraser on the board. And it's got that same feeling that you would have with a whiteboard eraser. It makes you feel at home. You're a teacher that loves whiteboards. It even gives you that cute little felt feeling. Okay? All right. We are going to go back to Google for a second and take a little bit closer look at some of those ink layers. We started working with the ink layers, and then we abandoned them right when you were probably starting to get interested in them, wondering what in the world some of those buttons in the upper right-hand corner are doing. In this lesson, we're actually going to take a look at what some of those things do, how they function. Let's take a look at them by first picking up and creating an ink layer. Notice as soon as I pick this up, let's take a second, kind of draw back. Well, look up in this upper right-hand corner. Do you see anything up here besides the regular plus, minus, X buttons up there, the minimize, restore buttons? Not really. But the instant I pick up one of these buttons, we can keep our focus up there. And as soon as I pick the button up, what did you see pop up here? You saw pop up there the ink layer buttons. I'm going to draw something on here one more time. And we've already talked about, if I want to get rid of this, I can simply set something down, take my cursor, hit someplace, and the whole thing will go away, or I can clear it out by saying, clear the ink layer. But what if I just want to pick or erase this without using the eraser tool, without setting my pen down, picking my eraser tool up? We know that this is a hassle. We know that life is way too short for swapping out our tool.